question for you. Would you hop on a machine that takes you 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds? A machine that kicks out over 180 horses. Yes, you say, do ya? Well, what if I throw in no brakes and no seatbelts? Oh, and I forgot one thing. Let's throw in ever-changing track conditions. Got your attention now? Well, so will these guys. This is the Liquid Moly Pro Watercross National Tour powered by HydroTurf, and it's next on the CBS Sports Network. Welcome to the 2021 Liquid Moly Pro Watercross National Tour powered by HydroTurf. I'm Courtney Mims and we're here in Panama City Beach, Florida.
Oh my God, look at this Panama City Beach. It's so gorgeous. You couldn't ask for anything better.
So excited to get this part of the tour started in Panama City Beach, Florida. Let's check in with Kurt and Rick though to see how St. Augustine played out.
Thanks, Courtney. Last weekend in St. Augustine was absolutely epic. We love going to the surf. St. Augustine's gorgeous, but really the conditions much rougher than Sebring. Although Sebring was challenging, whole new playing field in St. Augustine, and in Pro Ski GP, the master came back to show the young guns exactly how it's done. Pure dedication to the sport, and it shows up on a day like today here in St. Augustine. Dustin Matsuras taking the win in Pro Ski GP, absolutely dominant.
Wire to wire in all three motos. Nobody has been in front of him all day long, not even in practice.
Dustin Matsuras was phenomenal with 3 moto wins, dominated the event, his brother Tyron right behind him. What a great day of racing, Kurt.
It was phenomenal, and the only thing that could have matched that was the sport class. Devin Farthing.
No, and Farthing goes inside. 222 makes a mistake, and Farthing just carves a deep corner inside of 222 to take over the lead. Beautiful racing move by Devin Farthing.
Yeah, that was just an immediate reaction. He did not have to think about it. Muscle memory told him dive in. He did. He's got the lead. Devin Farthing in the catbird seat. He's won both of the prior motos. He's out in front. Unchallenged. He took the start in all 3 motos, was dominant. Nobody was really close to him. And I look for more of that next weekend.
Those riders go incredibly fast out there on the water. Ever wonder what it's like to get on one of these? Well, we're gonna show you right now on the lap of the day.
We're on board with Sammy Niemi down the front straightaway at Panama City Beach in front of Sharkies. He passes the double left reds, gonna do a double yellow right. He's gonna head out in through the slalom section to that long back straightaway. You go the left, the right, now the double red to the left, and you are wide open on the back straightaway.
Very critical for the riders to get a good drive out of that left-hand turn onto this long back straightaway. They're full throttle for a considerable length of time, and if you don't get a good drive, you're not going to have the top speed you need. Right here, coming into that left-hand turn, very critical. There's holes out there in the water. Sammy doing a great job this lap, making a left, making a right. Oh, he's going to go to the inside split right here. Most riders elect to go to the outside split, but the inside split can work if there's not traffic in front of you. You can see here he's got clean water. Very good choice by Sammy Niemi. He's going to make the left-hand turn onto the front straightaway, and that's going to be a lap of the day.
Hey, thanks for that lap of the day. We got it right there off of that camera. Want more action like that? Well, you're going to see it on this part of the tour. Let's check in with Kurt and Rick to see how it will play out.
Thanks, Courtney. We're excited as we can be. We're outside of Sharky's, looking for a shark attack later on today on the beach. But in the water, it's going to be the Snyders in Runabout. Tori and Troy Snyder, the father-son duo, have been spectacular. I cannot wait to see what happens with them on the water today, Rick.
Yeah, in Pro Ski GP, it's the Sensei Master, Dustin Motser's, the multi-time national world champion, that is still the guy to beat. He has shown the young guns, who are phenomenal, the way around the track, and I expect more of that today.
We're almost ready to get things started right here in Panama City Beach, and all of these riders are competing for the ultimate goal, the World Championships, coming up in Naples later this year. This is the race to Naples. Up next, Runabout Box Stop on CBS Sports Network.
The Liqui-Moly Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by HydroTurf on CBS Sports Network, is sponsored by Liqui-Moly. Use the best to maintain your passion. By VP Racing Fuels, official fuel of the tour. By Watcon.com. And by Jet Trip.
Liqui-Moly does not only stand for outstanding performance, but also for reliability.
This is Kevin with Freedom Boat Club here at Lake Lanier, Georgia. We made the switch over to Liqui-Moly, which has been tremendous. It dropped our temperatures in all aspects.
Exciting time for us. We'll see a whole lot less friction, resulting in longer engine life.
This is an oil I encourage everybody else to use.
Our customers rely on the quality made in Germany for your outstanding performance experience.
Liqui-Moly has been #1 in Germany for the past 10 years in motor oils and additives. We're super excited to bring the marine range now in North America. All that experience in the performance and the racing industry translated into the marine world couldn't be a better combination. Are you scared of using your warranty? Well, you shouldn't. Liqui-Moly Marine product has all the approvals from the National Marine Manufacturers Association, FCW, TCW3, and also API specs. Please refer to your owner's manual for ride viscosity. Use the best to maintain your passion. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Pro Watercross to have us back on the tour. I mean, it's been an amazing season last year, and we're super excited to be back for this season. Well, we're here to showcase our marine range, brand new marine range in North America, especially our PWC oil, which most of the riders are using in their jet skis, and it's showing great results, and they're all happy using it.
That's awesome. You heard it here first that those riders out there are using Liqui-Moly. Up next, Runabout Box Stop.
All right, here we go. Tori Snyder getting a drive on the outside. Troy on the inside. Whoa. And Anthony Raditic going a little bit wild there.
Boy, I look like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride out there on that Sea-Doo. It looks like Tori.
It's getting rough out there.
Tori on the inside. Yeah, it's getting rough here in Panama City Beach, Florida here later in the afternoon. Winds kind of came up, but it's going to be Tori Snyder and Troy Snyder running one. Oh,
Tori and he gets up with his hand in the air.
Oh,
Tori
wow.
Snyder, unbelievable. And his dad's coming over. Yeah, his dad's going to stop and see
Red
what's
flag's
going
going to come out as Tori absolutely cartwheels down the front
Wow.
straightaway, gets ejected at full speed off that runabout, and let's just hope that everything is okay with Tori.
Coming into third moto, me and Tori, my son, we come around the front, and I kind of had him on the inside a little bit. It was real close, and the moto before, he had merged over on me a little bit, so I figured I'd pay him back and show him what it's like to get merged over on him. And we kind of touched rails, and he kind of got a little loose and kind of went in front of me. And luckily, I had the wherewithal, of 30 years of racing, basically, to grab the brakes. These new Yamaha watercraft got they call the ride, which is, it's not really brakes, but it's like a reverse system that works. And I just hit the brakes and kind of got it to slow down enough. And because he was completely sideways in front of me, if I'd have kept into the gas, I could have drove right through him. So I just went around, and then I got to the next buoy in front, and then realized they red flagged, and then realized he was in the water, and I just got back there as quick as I could.
Okay, Tori's up, ready to go. Here we go. Pro-Am runabout box stock, moto number 3. It's been all Tori Snyder today.
And there it is again.
One way or the other, it's been all Tori Snyder's been the showcase, whether it's been out in front taking the checkered flag or cartwheeling in the lead down the front straightaway. Wow.
I'm going to tell you, Tori Snyder, he's got the whole shot on the outside.
Oh, he's fired up, man. That adrenaline is flowing, his heart's pumping, and he's going to show everybody what he's made of as he comes down the front straightaway with the lead. Full throttle, Tori Snyder back on the gas. Look at him go.
You can hear the crowd shouting MVP behind us. Tori Snyder on fire out there.
Looking good.
Second position is, who cares? Tori Snyder is ripping out front. That young man just came back from a crash none of us have seen for a decade, and he's out here leading this national third moto, going for the overall win. He won the first 2 motos. He's going to win the third, assuming nothing happens, Rick.
Just wow. Because that clearly is the battle in this race.
Oh, no. Great understatement, Rick.
Oh, my goodness. The white flag coming out. 1 lap to go for Tori Snyder in this Pro-Am runabout box stock final moto. And what can you say, Kurt, about Tori Snyder other than we're just so happy to see he is fine?
I'm going to tell you, we are so impressed and thankful. And may I just say it, in my family, blessed Tori Snyder is okay and out there winning this moto. Here comes Dad in second position. Juan Lezcano trying to get in ahead of Troy. Looks like Troy's got it in hand. And Seth Nema would like to come up and play with Juan Lezcano a little.
Has Troy already taken the Joker buoy?
He has not.
That's what I thought.
And Lezcano has.
That's what I thought. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be pretty tight coming. It's not going to be. It's probably not going to be tight at all.
Lezcano started to follow Troy to the outside.
He
realized his mistake, and he's taken the position.
Coming in to take the checkered flag in the win after an incredible mishap. 110, Tori Snyder makes it a clean sweep on the day. 3 motos, and he will be on top of the podium.
I knew he would do it. I knew he's always talked to me and told me multiple times that he'd give him his ski to me, and I felt weird taking it, but I knew I couldn't talk him out of it, and so I knew I could take it and I could still get the win and he could still get second. So I just I did what he wanted and made sure our team got 1-2 on the podium.
That class always brings a ton of action out there on the water. Now, for those of you that don't know, the Runabout Box Stock ski is the biggest ski that's raced out there on the water. We have more of that action in Sports Stock coming up next on CBS Sports Network.
Liqui Moly does not only stand for outstanding performance, but also for reliability.
This is Kevin with Freedom Boat Club here at Lake Lanier, Georgia. We made the switch over to liquid moly, which has been tremendous. It dropped our temperatures in all aspects.
Exciting time for us. We'll see a whole lot less friction, resulting in longer engine life.
This is an oil I encourage everybody else to use.
Our customers rely on the quality made in Germany for your outstanding performance experience.
Liqui Moly has been #1 in Germany for the past 10 years in motor oils and additives. We're super excited to bring the marine range now in North America. All that experience in the performance and the racing industry translated into the marine world couldn't be a better combination. Are you scared of using your warranty? Well, you shouldn't. Liqui Moly Marine product has all the approvals from the National Marine Manufacturers Association, FCW, TCW3, and also API specs. Please refer to your owner's manual for the right viscosity. Use the best to maintain your passion.
The start is the biggest part of racing in our sport. 80 miles an hour to the first turn. It's one buoy, 15 guys. It's pretty high energy, and you gotta know what you're doing.
Pro Watercross is the best organization in the United States. It brings the best competition. It's the most professional series, and we love it. We always keep coming back.
Coming up next is Sports Stock, and for those of you at home that don't know what that means, it means these machines can be bought in the store but are allowed no modifications. We'll have the action of Moto3 in Sports Stock coming up right now.
All right, here we go, Rick. Moto number 3, Sports Stock.
Oh, Devin Farthing with a great jump on the outside, right in the middle of the pack into the first turn. Farthing with a great start.
Yeah, he just rocketed away from the start. Farthing strong out there.
And on the outside, that is Devin Farthing, boat number 116, with a great start as well. And he is leading on the inside, and Farthing on the inside.
Is that Talon Farthing? It is. Off the outside is Talon. And there's Revan Harris between them. So it's Devin Farthing, Revan Harris, Talon Farthing, the 7-Eleven, Andrew Hancock, Sammy Niemi.
Second, and he'll take home the overall. If he can complete one more lap where he's at, he'll have a great day and an overall win here in Sports Stock.
Yeah, and Revan just not taking any chances whatsoever. You saw Valentino Lescano move over, let the leaders by. Great sportsmanship here in Pro Watercross. And there goes Torrey Snyder on the C2HX. Final trip through for Torrey. He's going to claim that third place position.
Yep.
Which would be great for him.
Second flag comes out, number 116, Devin Farthing with the win here in Moto number 3.
The conditions were rough. I had a little bit of a rough day, but I ended up ending it off with a win and taking the overall.
That was some exciting action there in sports stock. Now, all of these riders are competing for the ultimate goal, the World Championships coming up in Naples later this year. This is the Race to Naples. Up next, Ski GP on CBS Sports Network.
The Liqui-Moly Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by HydroTurf on CBS Sports Network, is sponsored by Liqui-Moly. Use the best to maintain your passion. By AOMC. Hashtag Get Equipped. By Find It Now GPS. Protecting what moves you. And by Stone Mountain.
Liqui-Moly does not only stand for outstanding performance, but also for reliability.
This is Kevin with Freedom Boat Club here at Lake Lanier, Georgia. We made the switch over to Liqui-Moly, which has been tremendous. It dropped our temperatures in all aspects.
Exciting time for us. We'll see a whole lot less friction, resulting in longer engine life.
This is an oil I encourage everybody else to use.
Our customers rely on the quality made in Germany for your outstanding performance experience.
Liqui-Moly has been #1 in Germany for the past 10 years in motor oils and additives. We're super excited to bring the marine range now in North America. All that experience in the performance and the racing industry translated into the marine world couldn't be a better combination. Are you scared of using your warranty? Well, you shouldn't. Liqui-Moly Marine product has all the approvals from the National Marine Manufacturers Association, FCW, TCW3, and also API specs. Please refer to your owner's manual for ride viscosity. Use the best to maintain your passion.
Welcome back to the 2021 Liqui-Moly Pro Watercross National Tour, powered by HydroTurf. Panama City Beach is home to the world's most beautiful beaches, and so it's obvious the riders love racing here. Let's check out why they love it so much, and especially Sharky.
I love Panama City Beach because the water is always beautiful. It's the closest race for us back to Mississippi, so it's like home turf for us. Surf is always great, but there's always a challenging wind, surf, or chop to it if it's not built up swells. So it's always challenging for the riders, but at the same time, it's flat enough to have a good battle.
This event is just such a great economic booster for our destination as a whole here in Panama City Beach. And coming out of COVID to have such a strong attendance and getting back to normal, it's just really a great hurrah for our destination. And for us specifically here at Sharky's and having pro watercross, it's nice. It's a great capstone for our venue and here on the beach with having over 1,500 feet of shore to be able to host 200 riders out here going 100 miles an hour. You know, you can just spread out. And so it's just been a great partnership, and we're thrilled to have the Pro Watercross back for a second year, and we're hoping it will become the forever home here in Panama City.
Up next is Ski GP, and this class is an interesting one because you can't sit down on this boat. Literally, no seat at all. This is the third and final moto of Ski GP.
Tyron Matsuris getting the hole shot over his brother on the outside. Let's see if he holds it. Dustin gonna dip in, and he does, pushes Tyron wide. Dustin Matsuris got the hole shot on the outside. Rick, who's on the inside?
It's Tyron and Jimmy Wilson going neck and neck on the inside split. Dustin on the outside. I think Dustin's gonna come around in fine form onto that front straightaway. Let's check him. Oh, it's gonna be really close. Tyron makes a turn. Dustin's at speed. Tyron on the inside, brother Dustin on the outside. Oh,
here comes Tyron, wide open. Oh, he's
Wow.
gonna rip it right away from his brother.
Oh yeah, no question about it. He's gonna take a win here in moto number 3. Tyron Matsuris takes the checkered flag in the win. His brother, number 50, Dustin Matsuris, right behind him, will take the overall today in Pro Am Ski GP.
Yeah, I was fired up for the last moto. I blew the starts and the second moto was all my fault. So yeah, basically I knew it was rough. The conditions were really rough, and I was behind Dustin, and he's got so much experience. I knew there was pretty much no way I was just going to try past him. So my strategy was to take the Joker Booby early on in the race, and then just hang in there and wait for him to take the Joker Booby. And luckily enough, I was able to get close enough, and it was super rough. I saw Dustin go the Joker Booby. That was my chance to make something happen, and I put everything into the last lap.
Yeah, and then like for me, that was a complete opposite. I was banging out front, obviously led from the start, and it was so rough I couldn't really see what was going on. But I had Tyron behind me, but I didn't think that he had taken the Joker Booby. So it was a complete like role reversal, and so I was out front. I thought he still had to follow me to the Joker on the last lap. Then as I headed out, and I saw him going straight, I was like, I gave it away. Last lap. So yeah, Tyron rode awesome. He gauged me the whole race, and it was a tough race. The conditions were tough, but it was fun and close, competitive racing. That's why we do this.
Thank you for watching the 2021 Liqui Moly Pro Watercross National Tour powered by HydroTurf. For Kurt and Rick, I'm Courtney Mims. This is the Race to Naples. We'll see you next time in South Padre Island.